Menso-san, Nozomi-san, Sentakumon, Nimdal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have how many RCs at 1, 2, Sentakumon with 4. Interesting. 3, 4C, 4. Everybody in the Citroen. Nozomi-san, 200 points. Barely 200 points. Nozomi-san. Okay, I need to get back to the 200 point range. I am just under, so I think it's going to be interesting. Barely 200 points. We just tried to get back to 220, 230. So something like last year. It's just the aim for today. Here we go. Fifth highest, so I hate being fifth highest for a reason. Barely 200 points. Let's see if we can win the 200 point race. It'd be nice, but yeah, who knows? Anything happen. Yeah, I'm at the back. lot of people, that's all. GTWS. So nice for GTWS, give people space. 22 flat. Ooh, top 5. Not bad. Not bad. I got pulled by the slip. So it's gonna be interesting. So it's 22, just in the 22s. So I think we start mediums for this one. Interesting, very interesting. I start mediums. It's just 10-10 to be safe. Very nervous, that's all. Let's change mediums. So barely 200 points. So I think we tried to win the race, but anything happened actually, to be honest. So 22 flat just only. So I think I'll be safe, but the RCZ will have a very how to say, a slow start. So I think I might be able to cut one of them, or 4th actually. Hopefully, we're just trying to just relax. It's about 20 minutes race, half an hour race. It should be fine actually. So I'm the first of the 22s actually, so it's not too bad actually. Very good. So I did practice is in the 22-1, that's 22 flat. So it's good. Our first Nations Cup race in a while, and 6 months since GTWS, the official season. Yeah, 6 months. 6 months is too long actually. So I think it happened actually.
And another guy running the same WRC livery.
Nice, nice. Yeah, but I think anything can happen. I think it's gonna be interesting, very interesting in the race. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, good luck. Yeah, this point is just barely 200 points. It just shows how bad it is, the lobby. I've been out for like 6 months, so here we go. Good luck all. Here we go. So it's on the right, if not mistaken. Oh, on the left, sorry. We got Alpha, we got RCZ. So Omega Interior-san is in. So we got Apex, and then we got Katsuya-san. Menso-san next to me. And Chuheim. So Nozumi is the top. Is the top guy. He's behind me. So just burn the fuel. So we got Ford. We have Citroen. It's gonna be very tight actually. Between the top 15 is 1 second, which is still good. Sakatomo-san. Kawasemi-san. Okay. Okay, we jump 2 guys in front, which is good. 10-10.
top 3.
Good stint, very good stint. So I think we might get net P3 actually for this. Hopefully. Net P3. Because leader is pitted, so Mega is only haven't pitted. Oh, のぞみさんごめんなさい。Oh my god ですね。Oh my god. So I got free one pass. correction by him. He saw the line. He saw the line. Damn it. It's good. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you have better traction exit. Let's go. Yeah. Come on, make a penalty. Free to go. Later I should go to Nozo Mine's YouTube channel, go and say hello to him. We had a good race. Don't mind keeping the top 5 though. First race in a while, top 5 ain't too bad. Not gonna complain actually. Pinch 4th be nice. Oh, here we got the penalty, I think. I hope. It's last two. Really struggling with time. Oh, Nozomi almost spun there. Almost not 4th place, it's my 4th place or so. Nice job, Nozomi-san. Omenito gozaimasu. Not too bad. After 6 months, I got a top 5. Not bad. Not bad actually. 5th place start, 5th place finish, but I cannot got whole second. But I don't want to fight too much. But kind of happy. Really happy actually, to be honest. Very, very, very happy. Very happy. Top 5. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Kinda happy actually. Can't complain. Yeah, so it's like, it's so good to be back, and yeah, let's see Nozomi-san. Nice. Yeah, it's just been a long time. Yeah, I'm just too old actually, but...
Hey Kev, good to see you back.
Thanks man. Not too bad. But I'm very happy. Very happy. Very happy to be back. Yeah, it's difficult to be honest. Really honest. So difficult. Not too bad.
By the way, you turn into corners way too early.
Probably, I think. Yeah. Probably, I think. Yeah, I think. But overall, it's still good though, Nick. Very happy to be back. Mega Interior, Katsuya-san, Nozomi-san. Nice task. Omedetou gozaimasu. Yeah, I think I mean I wanted to turn in to do the wide apex, but sometimes I mean it's just trying to sustain the pressure. I think I'm just trying to sustain the pressure against the others. So yeah, just kind of happy. You know, we all did well. Yeah, I mean it is what it is actually, to be honest. I mean very happy. 160 could have been actually 180 points a podium. Podium comeback is not too bad actually, but can't complain. I mean,
I've been playing a lot of bumper cam. Seeing roof cam now feels weird, lol.
I mean, roof cam is, yeah, roof cam is chase cam, if not mistaken, right? So, um, yeah, it's just, yeah, it's just, you know, it's just, it's just you have to get used to it actually. So I mean, I've used to bumper cam since like 2023. Last time, previously when I started GT Sport, before the controllers and all, it was just purely chase cam all the while. So not many people can not many people can run the not many people can run the the chase cam. Only a few people we know, like who is it? Valerio, B Racer, and a few people actually, and a few guys. So if you see those guys in the world in the world tours, right? If you see in the broadcast, so some of them were like some of them were driving bumper cam, some of them would just drive on roof cam. Means it's like just purely the what do you call it, the back mirror. So it's just a lot of you know it's a lot of things. So yeah, let's just see what really happened. I mean, not much of happenings except just a very good races with Nozomi-san, and we just like trying to slug it out for like as if we're like, I never been in race for like 6 months, and of course a lot of things has changed, but it's still there, to be honest. It ain't too bad. I mean, I gained DR, it's not too bad actually. So so I gained a bit of DR, which is good. It's still good. I just want to gain DR. I'm not caring about the points, I think. So that's all. Yeah. So that's the aim actually. So I just want to see what really happened in the race. So yeah, top 5 finish. Top 5 finish. Top 5 start. Top 5 finish. And not much happening. I think apart from one person took out the guy in third, and then that's about it. So yeah, let's just see what really happened. So I'm just going to clear all the lobbies, the custom races and all, because we don't need any more of this because we got the data. So let's just see what really happened in the race. It's still a good race, to be honest. I mean, it's just that I'm just too old actually. Yeah, I think we just want to see what really happened. Yeah, so just see what really happened. Yeah, let's see. Hold on. Oh, I want to see what really happened. So, we see from my point of view. Yeah, so but then other than that, it's just like. Yeah, I think other than that, right? Let's see what really happened. Let's just see.
I haven't been racing a lot, but I still keep up to date to time trial.
Well, that's one good thing actually, to keep up with time trial. I mean, yeah, it's just to keep yourself rust free in terms of race pace and stamina. But for me, I think it's just like, I think I got a lot of work, and then a lot of things changed. So apart from doing the GTWS races, right? It's still surprisingly my pace is still there. I mean, I know it's still a mid A lobby. I dropped so much. I lost about 5,000-6,000 DR, but now I'm like back up to like a bit 40, just over 40k. So not too bad. Surprisingly, my pace is still there. So let's just see what really happened in the race. So not much happened actually on this one. Oh, sorry. So So not much actually. So if you can see, right, Mansell-san got the jump, Mega got the jump, so the Peugeot and the Alpha was slow on the start. So as you can see, right, a lot of people, Nozomi-san had a good start, and then a few people, Nimdal, who was it? This guy was a bit slow on the start, and then of course, I don't know, and then who was it? Who's the guy in Ford? Santa Kumon was a bit slow, but then I think a lot of people jump started or something. So, and then let's see what happened. So I managed to squeeze myself through to third place, and then avoided all these shenanigans right here. So I gave space, and then yeah, just Mansell's just a bit slow. I know, because Mega was a bit slow on that, so it just created what you call the accordion effect on this one. And then yeah, and then Apex was just behind me. Yeah, he just gave me a bit away. And then after that, it was just purely like trying to survive, trying to hold for third place, and that's about it. And then yeah, then we just had a clean race. Then you see all this train here. So I want to see who started on the softs. So Mega started on the mediums, Mansell-san started on the softs, Apex on the softs. A lot of the guys, this guy started on the medium softs. Nozomi-san also started on medium, so everybody are all on the soft. Sakamoto-san got started on the softs.
Should we use TCS at launch, but hey ho.
No need actually. You don't need to use the. You don't need You don't need to use TC. I've already tested. So most of these cars are MR. So the slowest who's going to get the launch right is the Ford, and then others will be like Peugeot and the RCZ and the Alpha. Their start is okay, but the Citroen will be the fastest. So as you can see, right, I managed to beat those guys in front, like Apex and K-san. They were slow on the start because of the way how the car is. So that's why I managed to overtake these guys. And then of course those two were fighting for the win already. So, and then that's about it. And then I don't know what happened. Not much until I gave way to Apex. So I said just gave way to Apex on this. Yeah. It's just like it's just my fault. Yeah, just give it a little bit of bump. I just get back off a bit, and then K-san was behind me, and then I don't know what happened on on lap 3 right here. So this guy, I think he got spun actually right here on lap 2. So Mega killed Apex right here. So Apex overtook him on lap 1 right here. He overtook him on lap 1. And then everything was okay until right here. So this was the moment, right? Apex lost the car. So he managed. So look at this, right? Look at the next thing. So you look at this. So you just tap a bit on the side. So it pushes Apex to the grass a little bit, and then he was trying to get out of the way, and then it's just Mega can't do anything. So it's just a matter of Mega was just trying. He can't do anything because Apex. He could just back off a bit actually, to be honest. So I'm surprised there's no penalty. I mean, I know how dubious the penalty system is. So it's just a slight tap, and and you spun Apex on that. So I was just very lucky that he ghosted. So it gave me and K-san to and Apex hit the thing hard, and I heard it was so loud actually. Yeah. So other than that, it just got back third place. And then not much. So and then I got second because who was it? So I overtook Mega somewhere right here. So Mega was a bit slow. I think he felt bad because of he hit Apex on the on the side of his car, and then he went onto the grass. There's just when you have a few tires off the racing line, you're just going to get spin. And then the worst thing is they just tap on the side, on the right quarter panel of your car, and they just give you a pit maneuver. So yeah, and then I overtook Mega in the race for second, and then K-san was behind me. So K-san was behind there, and then not much happened until I think maybe maybe I'm just slow actually. So as you can see, right, so I was actually fastest on. I mean, this was just lap 2, so a lot of people were like, yeah, it's just a lot of fighting. I think a lot of guys die, a lot of guys fight, and then Apex managed to came to claw back to the managed to claw back the uh, I would say go back to the grid, and then not much actually until I gave Mega back the plate. I mean Mega overtook me right here. Yeah, so he overtook me on lap 4. Beginning of lap 4, I gave him the way. So I gave him this way, and then not much. Then lap 5 onwards was nothing until probably Nozumine-san was pushing, because he knows. I know he's faster than me. He's been playing a lot of games. He has a YouTube channel, so you guys want to check him out. He plays other games besides GT7. Also, he plays like games like Battlefield. He plays like God of War and other stuff. So I can if you can. I can always share you guys. So I just want to help you guys promote, and I also hope to help to follow the channel as well. So not much happened until, and then Mansell went into the pits. He boxed in lap 8, and then he did 12 laps on the medium. So it's just a ding dong battle between me and Nozumine-san. Not much happened, and then I said, okay, I just had the line, and then the next, and then I went into the pit. So Nozumine-san went 1 lap later. So I was just a little bit unlucky actually, because I thought I could have got K-san on the middle, but then when I saw Nozumine-san here, I was like, oh shit, I was just like, it's just my luck. I mean, I could have just be behind, but then I decided to give way to Nozumine-san because it's just exiting the pits. And then, yeah, it's just a battle for 4th actually at the end. And then, other than that, it was just a good battle between myself and Nozumine-san for 4th. We lost K-san to 3rd because I think he had better pace. And as you can see, right, I mean, of course, this is 1 lap difference, 1 lap older tires compared to the compared to him. He pitted a bit 1 lap later than me, so it was all good actually. And then not much happened. We just had a good fight. So I don't know how he got the 1 second. So it must have happened here. So, and I was like surprised how he got the 1 second actually right here. So let's see what happened. Okay, so Nozumine-san had 4 tires. He had 4 tires off the white line, as you can see right here, and that the game just gave him an in-game penalty for 1 second for track limits. So that's how he got the 1 sec. And I thought, okay, he make a mistake. And then okay, I can just get back 4th place. But turns out he had he came back, he fought back, and we just fought for 4th actually eventually. Yeah, so then he served his penalty, not much, and then it's just battle of trying to stay ahead of trying to catch up K-san. And not much.
Kevin
and
is
then,
back.
oh my god, he's back. Oh no lah, tak ada lah. I'm not back. Encik Jamhuri, aku belum balik lagi. Aku main je just for fun je actually. So biasa je lah. I mean, punya pace pun okay je for this lobby. Okay, as long dapat DR tu pun cukup lah. I mean, tak kisah points ke berapa. As long naik je DR tu paling penting. Itu je lah. That's the most important thing. So then it's all about just me and Nozumine-san lawan dengan aku. That's it je. We just had a good fight, and then to the point that I think he had me at this lap kat sini. Yeah, he had me at this lap sampai lap 19 ke 20, then that's it. So yeah, so if you look at his lap times, right, so he did a 21 on lap 12. I did a 22.7 because I think I was just fighting. So he's fast. So if you can see right at the end, I want to compare everybody's lap times at the end of the race. So if you look at it right, so Mega got 21.6. Mansell Sun fastest was a 20. Oh, fastest was a, he did a 22.1 fastest. Okay, so okay, and then K Sun 21.8, Nozomi San 21.9. I did a 22 flat, so basically I'm 4th fastest in terms of fastest lap. And then Apex did a 22.4, 22.3. This guy did a 22.6, 22.4, sorry, 22.6. Okay, so, and then 22.3, 21.9. So this, so I basically I was like fifth fastest, like top 5 in terms of fastest laps. And then Nimda did a 22.019. I did a 22.040. So it's very close actually. I mean, if you look at the quali, and if you look at the fastest laps also at the end of the race across the 15 drivers, it's very strong among the top 10 actually. So 22.3. So it's like, I think in terms of the gap, right, we got 21.6 to 22.8. Of course, yes, plus minus, but then you know, it was very close to quali time actually, very close actually, to be honest. So not too bad. Consistency is there, of course, but I think because of, if you look at the laps here, because it was just too much fighting, I had like, I think about 2 to 3 laps fighting with Nozomi and just have fun. So yeah, I'm just very happy just to have a fun race. I mean, not really back to be honest, but we'll see whether what round 6 is going to bring us for nations actually. I hope it's going to rain, but if it's just like pure dry, it's going to be 20 minutes. I say forget it, I'm not going to do the race, because it's going to be like a daily race premium. So it's like, what's the point you guys want to do 7 laps around Le Mans in Group 1 when it's not going to rain at all? So if it rains, it's going to be interesting actually. So
Le Mans Sprint Rosania.
I mean, aku tak tahu lah, Jambi, aku tak tahu lah actually. Sebab kalau dia punya cuaca tu memang panas, tak mendung ke, I mean, dia tak hujan ke, dia punya cuaca tak tukar, memang dia akan menjadi macam satu daily race lah. So macam, tapi so since dia ni macam GTWS, so I panggil ni daily race premium lah. So macam daily race extra sikit. So macam sebab nak buat nama glamorous sikit lah untuk race untuk Sabtu ni. So if we don't know what's going to happen for the next race until selagi kalau Oceania dah habis dia punya race dah. So looking at it pun, kita kena tanya Oceania punya orang apa dia punya weather untuk Nations punya round 6. Sebab actually pun, if it's, kalau memang betul-betul it's going to be a dry race, memang betul kering punya race, tak ada hujan ke apa, there's no rain at all, it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be like macam simple daily race, kita tahu what's a strat, itu je, that's all. But if it's macam, if there's going to be dynamic weather, kalau ada cuaca tukar macam tu, then it's going to be very interesting, because the race then can be about 40 minutes, 40 minutes, because one lap around Le Mans in the rain maybe it's around 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Tapi depends on how heavy the rain is ke, or how much water is on the ground right here. So if it's macam betul-betul bone dry race, memang betul-betul sprint race, memang it's going to be 23 minutes lah, 23.5 minutes macam tu is going to be like quite boring lah. Tapi ini, at least this race for Nations this round is at least ada sedikit strategy, and also a bit of kena be consistent actually. That's the most important thing actually. So I think that's about it. So I'm actually very happy about this is my first race in 6 months. I mean, my first Nations Cup race since last year, because I think, if not mistaken, kalau tak silap pun, I got third, and it was a 220 point race, and I got my first 200 points race. So this is like a little bit of redemption, so like a little bit like dapat balik my dia balik, and then yeah, not much actually. I'm just very happy that I think I'm back for one good race, and then top 5, quali top 5, finish top 5 or so. I'm just happy, you know. I mean, we're just gonna leave it there, and then just enjoy kita punya malam ni lah. So I'm just happy, you know. I mean, we got like 5 guys, strong guys that we still know each other, and then you know, it's still good. I'm like I can still race with these guys. Kita tak ada macam betul-betul no, you know, no macam no
MOG
disputes.
perfect score. Grind DR Lepas and I.
Tengoklah, I mean, kalau I ada masa tu, I kena grind dia. Kalau I nak buat grind dia, lebih baik aku buat burner account. Aku buat alt account macam tu. Itu je lah, nanti aku buang. Tapi kalau aku kena cari masa, that's the problem. So tapi problem masalahnya is kita semua ni ada kerja. Kita ada kerja full time. So kalau nak main Gran Turismo ni, memang kena ada cari masa. Sebab you tahulah, you tanya Danny pun kerja, Iqbal pun kerja, semua pun kerja. You tanya semua kita punya kawan semua. Memang ada kerja punya. Ada kerja kat office ke, or ada kerja kat sekolah ke, or apa-apalah. So kita sebab kita ada full time. Unless kalau nak buat full time streaming, itu lain punya cerita. That's the thing. So it's just a matter.
Faham tu kita semua kaya.
Yelah, that's the thing, Jafari. So tengoklah, tapi tahun depan is gonna be sedikit menarik lah, sedikit interesting. Sebab you tahu tahun akhir tahun ni ada Spec 3 untuk GT7, update besar. And then ada Asian Games untuk GT7 kat Nagoya, kat Jepun. And then kita ada MYL lagi for season 2. So kita tak tahu apa akan berlaku for next year, because it's going to be interesting actually, sebab ada banyak happening next year. So my guess is, kalau nak buat manufacturers, I think they're going to do either maybe lepas LA punya World Tour, or either maybe after maybe after Spec 3 punya update. Sebab for example, you tahu kan, the update for Spec 3 ada kereta baru, ada track baru. So tapi we only know 4 daripada 8 out of 8 dia punya kereta. We hope that the 4 lagi, the balance, ada kita ada maybe race car, so at least macam M2, BMW M2, or maybe bagi M4 je pun, bagi M2 GT3 pun boleh, bagi 720S pun boleh. But it's gonna be interesting, sebab kita ada lagi 2 bulan to bulan 12, which is akhir tahun. And then masa tu kita akan buat update Spec 3. So kita ada actually 8 more weeks, sebab it's gonna be interesting. Sebab banyak perkara we do not know what's gonna happen, but hopefully it's gonna be hopefully update ni hopefully is a good update, a very good update. Sebab kita nak test Yes Marina, we nak test Canadian GP untuk Nations, untuk menu semua. Kita nak test untuk Formula 1 car pun, Super Formula pun boleh. So many combinations actually. It's gonna be interesting, very interesting for untuk the next couple of weeks lepas LA punya World Tour. So I'm just happy, to be honest, nak balik untuk Race of Nations. Memang I really took a 6-month break, sebab I think, not to say because I tak suka the game, it's just maybe because kita ada banyak kerja, banyak perkara happening in our kita punya professional working life and semua tu. But a lot of things happening, interesting happen. So kita can't wait lah for the next thing. So hopefully, if we get to know what's the update for Nations round 6, hopefully dia punya cuaca tu dia akan hujan, ada nanti dia akan cerah lagi, dia macam hujan lagi. So hopefully it's a dynamic weather, hopefully cuaca tu dynamic. Kalau cuaca memang kering, I tak akan buat donation, sebab kita tahu it's gonna be banyak bosan lah. Memang bosan. It's going to be a quite boring race actually, to be honest. So I'm just happy that I think I managed to get a bit of DR. That's about it, and then just try to get good, just have a good quality race actually, to be honest. So yeah, just very happy that we just did as much as we can, and yeah, top 5, come back with a top 5 start and top 5 finish. Yeah, it's just happy that I think very happy with my performance. I think despite me practicing just like couple of just do a practice on Monday night. Yesterday was like a lot of things happening at work, so and then did a practice on my own just to see my race pace, but still there, not too bad. So happy that get a good quali and also a good finish, good battle and good race also. So yeah, it's just good things. So hopefully we leave it there, and I know it's not many people joining because it's my first race in 6 months, but yeah, it's still good. It's still there. I mean, I never left the game, as if I never left the game, but a lot of things happen. So hopefully, I hope to see you guys in Nations for round 6 on Saturday, but depending on what's the settings, if it's going to be bone dry, I'm just going to skip and probably going to wait for manufacturers for manufacturers cup exhibition season. If not, if it's going to rain, then I'll come back on Saturday. So yeah, so same time, if the settings are nice, I'll see you guys on Saturday. If not, I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, probably when the next update for manufacturers, we might get a good one. And in terms of the schedule for exhibition season, yeah, I'll be back then. So yeah, take care, guys. And I know it's a short one, been a long time, and hope to catch you guys in the next one. Cheers all, and have a good night, everybody. Good day, everybody, and see you in the next one. Cheers all. Bye.